Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now. And right into the shift, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. That'll bring up Tony Walters. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and that's in there, base hit.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 1.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 2 out with the man at first. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Arenado's got it. Now the 2-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
3-2 now. Shoots this one over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Savali has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
At the plate, Salvador Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Top of the third set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, David Dahl.
David Dahl.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ooh, and he'll try to work the inner half with the split finger, but that one nearly got him.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him. Driven nicely into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
1-0 the count. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The first baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
To the plate now, James McCann. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two and 2 to the Colorado catcher. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He's set. Here's the 3 and 2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming. Leading off the inning, Michael Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 27.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. Misses the throw down. Beats the runner to the bag, and McCann gets his man. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
So he got him swinging. Adalberto Mondesi becomes the second out in the bottom of the 3rd. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Gordon on his way to second now. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Hunter Dozier digging in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Striding in for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. To 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. So a runner on first with one out now. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Delino DeShields will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. The 0-2 delivery. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way, and no swing apparently. Ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-1 now. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on its way. In there, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Gordon is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he falls behind 0-2. Right side. He's got it. And that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. With Merrifield next to hit. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now a pitch on the way. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
McMahon.
First pitch on its way. Grounded, and that is off the first base bag. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Standing in now, James McCann, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Line to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Sam.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Sam Hilliard. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
Now batting, the second baseman, Delino. The field.
Ian Kennedy, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up the veteran left-handed hitting outfielder Alex Gordon.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the 1-0.
Struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampson is there, and he has it for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Hilliard is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 7.
So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and that means Mike Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Dahl.
First offering on its way. And that misses, ball 1. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Fouled away. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Trevor Story, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gordon going back at the track, almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. Story blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they pile on. It's now a 6-0 game.
Now batting, designated hitter, Charlie Blackman.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackman. And he fouls this one off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Skied into straightaway right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2. Popped him up. O'Hearn will put this one away, and the side is retired. Standing in, Adalberto Mondesi. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Shortstop, number 27.
And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
1-1 the count now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. So a full count now. D. Gordon is on deck. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Gordon. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Dahl's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. So here's the Royals DH, Hunter Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
A ball and 2 strikes now. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
The batter, number 66.
So now to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. Lifted into the air out towards center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ryan McMahon. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Ryan McMahon.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Back up the middle. A dive by Gordon. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. At the plate, James McCann. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Sam Hilliard. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Adios, pelota.
Now batting, the second baseman, Delino.
Stepping in now, Delino DeShields. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. But it's off the wall right in front of the short porch. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Trevor Rosenthal comes on to pitch from the bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th.
Rosenthal.
To the plate now, David Dahl. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 8 runs, 14 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4. So digging in now, Trevor Story, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Jorge Soler.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
He takes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting, center fielder,
With Merrifield next to bat, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Line drive to left. Dahl is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
now batting.
Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that misses 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the second out. Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch coming. Here it is. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now batting.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's out.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Michael Franco.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
But this will be run down out there in the alley. A good jump out there in center that time, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Adalberto Mondesi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
D. Gordon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's just out.
The 1-0.
2 balls. No.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Very weakly on the ground. Hopped up. McMahon is calling for it, and that's the third out. Now to the plate, James McCann. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting. The right fielder, Sam Hilliard.
In now, Sam Hilliard. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. He's set, and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 1-1 home. He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
Up next for
Into the
Colorado,
box now. Delino
the
to
second
Shields.
Delino.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready once again, Garrett Hampson. He
Now
singled his last time up.
Number 1.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Your
Greg
attention,
Holland
please.
enters now in a mop-up
Now
role as he'll
pitching
try to
for the
keep the deficit right where it
Number
is.
35. Greg
Here's the
Holland.
first pitch to him. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gordon is there. One down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Dahl. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Still only one out in the inning. This is in the air out to right. After it is Soler. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Count is 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier.
The designated hitter.
First delivery
Hunter
to him on the way.
Dozier.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. This is skied out toward right. Hilliard is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. So coming to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll pull into second with one away.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. There's the ball low. He misses with a changeup. The 1-1. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, McCann. And he makes the throw to first. Soler is retired, 2 down now. Royals down to their final out. And Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swinging bunt. That's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. O'Hearn is on his way home. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Now batting, the left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Jake McGee will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Arenado is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Savali gets the W on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the